Leo, what's going on? This is your October 2018 Junk Tarot reading. Sorry that this is late. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, sharing, doing whatever you got to do, follow me on Instagram, junk.tarot. I just started Patreon, so you can follow me on Patreon and get yourself a better reading. They're not extended readings. They're not like, you know, catch the rest of this video. Catch the rest of this video. They're totally different readings. I don't understand what that is. I'm going to give you a complete reading here, but it's going to be super mega fast because I go by the numbers, you guys. So you guys ended up in the group of folks who get the quick reading. If you want an extended reading, follow me on Patreon. Give me your money! And then you get a better reading there. But these are still pretty good. Okay. As some of you guys know, I've switched up the style just for this month to see how it is. Some people like it, some people don't. So I'm just going to try it with you guys, see what you guys think. Tell me in the comments what you think. Four different readings, one general love reading, all right here, but they're going to be quick. So gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Leo, group one. See if this resonates with you. What's going on for the first group of Leos for the month of October 2018? Uh-oh. So some of you guys are recovering from a situation. You feel shame, grief, mourning the loss of something. It's taking you guys a hot minute. No, that's wrong. Not a hot minute, because that means it would take you guys, you'd be done. It's taking you guys a little bit of time to recover from a situation. You keep looking back. You keep looking back with regret, What happened? What happened? You're going to drive yourself nuts, you guys. You keep going, what happened? What happened? I feel so sad about that. I feel so sad about that. And it's like, just let yourself heal and move forward, you guys, because you're stuck. You're stuck right there. Okay? You could be dealing with another fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It could be because you could be looking at the situation like, oh, that ended, or that was a letdown, a disappointment, because myself as the Leo or the other fire sign that we were dealing with, whoever you were dealing with, started acting really arrogant, really shady, sort of mouthing off, and it turned something that was so fun into something quite ugly because they suddenly became extremely selfish, short-sighted, and it was such a turnoff. But the thing is, I think there was a lot of chemistry with you and this other person, just as general. Doesn't have to be love. It could be a friend. Maybe you met a friend at the gym and you guys were having a good time and all of a sudden you're like, this person sucks. So it's hard for you guys to get over something. Someone turned around on you and made a situation feel kind of shady. Could be earth sign involved. So whatever the situation is, some of you guys could be feeling butthurt because someone is simply not interested anymore. Not interested in working with you, being your friend, or being your lover. Someone just lost interest completely. That's what these cards are indicating, and you're just having a difficult time getting over it. So that could be one group of, who fuck, is this Leo? We're Leo, right? Yeah, this is one group of Leo. Leo, group number two. 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 For this particular group of Leos, what can they expect in October 2018? Group number two. Some of you guys are feeling a lack of wish fulfillment. You guys are let down about something. Somebody promised you the moon and stars, and it didn't happen. And so you're feeling kind of bummed out because you were hoping for something to come through, and it didn't happen. So because of that, some of you guys are neglecting your health. You guys are partying a little bit too much. You guys might be drinking or eating too much, sleeping in too much. Maybe you stop going to the gym. Whatever the situation is, you're not taking care of yourself, and it's not working out for you. Why is this? There's a resurrection of something. Something that you thought was long gone and dead has come back around. And that could be, something like this makes me feel a little bit like the Devil card, a combo like this. Some of you guys are dipping back into your old habits, your old energies, or maybe somebody or something came back into your life and it's stressed you out or it's bothered you to the point where you're just letting the wheels fall off a little bit because you didn't want something to come back around and it did. So because of that, you're like, well, fuck it, and you're just sort of like trying to escape a little bit. It's a disappointment, this Judgment card in reverse. Yeah, it could be an ex. It could be someone that you were married to. It could be the father of your kids, the mother of your kids, something like that. they're bringing you bad juju and you don't like it. And so what you're doing is you're trying to escape a little bit for this particular group of Leos. You're like, oh my God, the last thing I need to do is deal with my fucking ex once again. Oh, here he comes with his drama again. Here he comes with his bullshit again. He can't pick up the kids. Here he comes with his, you know, his sad story again. Here we go. And you're like, you know what? I don't even want to deal. I'm pouring a glass of wine. I'm turning off my phone. And I do feel like it's someone that you were once married to. There was a finality of a divorce. Something has happened. It is someone that you were once happy with, once connected to, and it's no longer the case there. So that's this particular group. If we're not talking about love, this does look like a love card, a love storyline. If we're not talking about love, what we're talking about is possibly a situation at work. A situation at work where you thought a project or whatever was dead and gone, and it's come back around, and it's something that you can't really get away from. It's maybe something you did at a previous job, at a previous workplace, or in a previous role, and they're like, you know, we know you're not supposed to do that anymore, but can you do us a favor just for this week until we hire someone else? Can you just do what you were doing before? And you're like, fuck that. I don't file papers anymore. So it could be something like that. So that's one particular storyline. Let's get into storyline number 3. Storyline 3 for Leos. This particular storyline for the Leos, October 2018. What's going on for this particular storyline for Leos? What's going on for this particular storyline for Leos, 2018, October, this particular storyline for Leos? You know, look, the Magician card in reverse is saying somebody's manipulating somebody. Whether it's you or someone else, somebody is playing some mind games with somebody. Someone's trying to pull some moves. They're trying to be slick. They think they're so slick they're not going to get caught. So it's either you or somebody else. Let's find out. So some of you guys have a soulmate energy around you. I think that some of you guys are convinced that because someone is a soulmate, you can pull any move you want to manipulate a situation to serve you. You gotta watch out for that. Now that's just some of you guys. On the flip side, it could just be that the soulmate is manipulating you. They're doing some kind of juju. They're doing something to get you back into their life because you guys have this strong connection. It's okay if you miss someone or someone misses you so much because you had such a great connection. That's okay. That's normal. That's living life. That's the human experience. But what's not okay is if you or the other person feels that you deserve this connection so much that you will stop at nothing to make it happen. That's very telenovela of you. Okay? So be careful. Let me pull one more card. So this right here is the Queen of Wands in reverse is no different than Magician in reverse. It's a very selfish, arrogant feeling that just because you have this going for you, we've known each other all our lives. You know what? Our connection is so strong that I can do anything I want to. No, you guys, no. Just because you've known someone all your life, just because you have such a strong connection, does not give you the right to sabotage that person's happiness or your own happiness. Okay? If this person, this soulmate energy, is not in your life now, you have to trust that connection's strong enough that that person's going to go through their lessons and you're going to go through your lessons, and that you guys will meet in the middle somewhere, somehow. And if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Then you just say, oh, thanks for the experience. So if you're not with a soulmate connection right now and you feel like you should be, you fucking lighting candles and, rubbing potions on people isn't going to do shit. It is what it is, you guys. So allow this soulmate process to play out without you pulling any kind of moves, because these aren't good looks for you. This right here is you being a Leo at your worst. It's the most unattractive a Leo can be. Trust and believe that. This is when you're at your best. Right now, this particular storyline, some of you guys are feeling like you deserve, you are owed that relationship. Fuck out of here. You don't make demands on the universe like that. You do right by yourself. You do right, and the right things will come to you. So check yourself for this particular read, you guys, for that third storyline. Let's get into the fourth storyline. Fourth storyline for Leo's October 2018. What is the fourth storyline? What is the fourth storyline for Leo's 2018 October? What's the fourth storyline here? Okay, there's deceit. Someone's lying to you or you're lying to someone. Someone's getting away with something. And they're doing a great job at it, by the way. So either you or another person doing a fantastic job at believing your own hype, believing your own lies, and selling those lies. Great job. So, I don't know if you're going to get caught or not. Let's see. Looks like I don't think if it's you, and I'm not saying all Leos are doing this, this is this particular storyline. If it's you, you're juggling and you're trying to go, do the Fosse fingers, and you're like, ta-da, like, I didn't do shit, I'm not guilty. You're trying to pull that move, and sneaking away, some of you guys. Or someone's doing it for you. So if someone is like, example, and if it's not you, Leo, if you're dealing with someone who's like, I was just really busy with work, I was so swamped at work, I couldn't pick up the phone, I'm so sorry, and then you don't hear from them like for 2 days, and you're like, where the fuck have you been? Like, I've been trying to get a hold of you, and I was so busy with work, and they show up, and they're going, I got you yogurt, I got you flowers, would you like to go to the movies? Look what I got you, which hand, I've got something for you, it's a treat, blah, 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 and they're just doing the most. Better be careful. You better be careful. If someone is doing the most for you right now, be careful. They're offering something. This person who's playing these games with you, they're offering something. They do like you a lot. They really do. And they want to see something happen between the two of you. But it's a little too little. And it's a little too immature. And it's not to your standards right now. And that's a conundrum. Because you're like, hey, I'm either going to accept this little ass fucking pentacle, or I'm going to wait for this pentacle to turn to a king of pentacles. So that's up to you. Just know right now, this person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and so they're playing games with you, and so they're doing the most to entertain you and make you think that they're really into you, which they are, but only baby pentacle style. They're not into you king style. They're into you page style. So you need to decide if that's enough for you right now. But just be aware, Leo, if someone is doing the most for you and your gut is telling you that this is happening, it's happening. Let's get into a general love reading for all Leos. This is very general, very quick. Again, if you guys want to get into the deeper nitty-gritty of some readings, hit me up on Patreon. Give me your money! And then we'll see what's up. This is going to be a general love read for all Leos for the month of October. General love, what can you expect? I'm going to go through it really quickly. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, then it's not for you. It's not that it's a bad reading. It's just not for you. Please like and subscribe this video. That's the only way I can sleep at night. If you don't like and subscribe this video, I'm going to stay up all night crying. Here we go. Love, love. What's coming in for love? General love for all Leos for the month of October 2018. What's coming in for general love, all Leos? General love, all Leos. General love, all Leos. Okay, so for general love for all Leos for the month of October, it looks pretty good. With a little bit of bad in there. So right now your energy is that of, like I said earlier, you're not being bratty, you guys. You're just being a diva. Some of you guys are just acting like a diva. You're acting like, what it is with the Queen of Wands in reverse for a lot of you guys, the energy I'm picking up is that you are feeling as if you deserve the exact level, exact same scenario of love that you once had. And you should be able to pull the same level of dude, if not better, or female, if not better, than you did before. Without even stepping back to reevaluate, wait, who am I today as of right now? Who am I today? Because I'm certainly not who I was 10 years ago or 8 years ago. So who am I today, and who does the today me deserve? And so because of that, there's a little bit of wires being crossed, because you think you deserve what you got before, but you don't. Actually, if you've paid paid the piper in any kind of way, emotionally, you deserve a lot better. So you need to change your attitude a little bit. Your attitude is not that of someone who is ready to receive what you deserve today after all the work you've put in. Does that make sense? What's around you right now is there is a water sign lying to you, or there is just someone lying to you. There's a secret that needs to be told. Either you need to confess something, you need to fess up, or that water sign needs to fess up. If you feel like that water sign is lying to you, guess what? That water sign is lying to you. And the moon card is telling me so. What you're hoping for is that there is a renewal, another offer of love, either from the same person that you're dealing with now or from someone new. You're hoping that the communication between you and this other person turns into a sweeter version of what it once was. Maybe if you guys can go back to the start, that Coldplay song. And it's like some of you Leos are experiencing a little bit of turmoil, and it's like, nobody said it was easy. That song from Coldplay. And you want to have the communication to be lighter, sweeter, easier, and you want it to flow with sincerity and honesty, but at the same time, it's still very immature. You guys can't get to a place of maturity in your communication style for some reason. For others of you, this card is saying that there is going to be maybe a sweet message from someone. Someone who has a crush on you is going to make a move, and that's exciting. What we know to be true is that you've decided in the recent months that you no longer want to bullshit yourself. You no longer want to bullshit. A lot of you guys have hit, I won't say rock bottom because that sounds scary, but you fell on your ass and you hit concrete, and you were like, damn, this is it. You know, we're really out here, Earthlings. We're really trying to make this happen for ourselves. And you've hit reality in a way that's not as drastic as rock bottom. That sounds bad, even though that word is coming up for some of you guys. But you are looking at the world realistically now. And you are looking at the moves you need to make to find emotional happiness through pragmatic eyes. So that's pretty important. This is a good card to have. Now, what's in your destiny? A brand new renewal of love and happiness and celebration and joy and all the things that Leos thrive in. You're going to be socially warm again, outgoing again. You're going to maybe meet someone and fall in love. And it's going to hit you like, you know, this card right here, and I know that this is the card of, like, you know, absolute new love. This new love could be renewal with an ex, renewal for, and if it's not an ex, if you're like, fuck no, it's not no ex, then that means that this is a card of self-love renewal, which is cheesy and boring for a lot of people. They're just like, wait a minute, I'm trying to get some D. I don't need this. I don't need self-love anymore. And I get that. But this is ultimately going to bring you new love, because you're going to have that confidence. You're going to have Queen of Wands upright instead of reverse. And so you're going to have confidence, self-love. You're going to be excited about love and life and you know, all those things again. And it's going to really show in your skin, in your hair, in your smile, in your voice. It's going to be great. And you should look forward to this, Leo. This is going to be great. By the end of October, you're going to be like super stoked on everything around you, and you're going to feel that love. Now, if you're totally like, oh, I'm a Leo, guess what? I'm a Leo. I do love myself. I love myself every time I see a fucking mirror. Trust me. So I get that. I get that. So it does mean that, yes, you have an opportunity at the end of October to meet someone. So if you go to a Halloween party, yeah, be cute. Be a sexy cat or whatever you want to be. And, you know, a sexy nurse, whatever you guys do. And then, yes, someone's going to notice you, and that's an opportunity to meet love. You're also experiencing a decision having to be made about something, and I think you're having a difficult time making that decision, but ultimately, by the end of October, you're going to find yourself, this card. You're going to find yourself being happy. If you are single, you're going to have self-love and be like, I'm happy being single. I love myself. I've been exercising. I've been taking care of myself, making my money, taking care of my kids, taking care of my family. I feel great. And that's an energy that anyone would love to have for the end of October, for sure. If you're in a partnership or you're dating someone, or if you're totally single and you meet someone, this person and you are going to have an understanding about you, who you are right now and what you deserve, your standards, and your independence. And it's going to feel really good. So good luck to you guys. It's a really good reading, I think, by the end. This is just minor. I think you are going to have to make a decision. Possibly for some of you guys, the decision you have to make is going to be about a secret that comes out. And you'll have to make a decision. Do you stay or do you go? What do? You know what I mean? But ultimately, with the Ace of Cups here and the Nine of Pentacles, I do see you guys having some moments of confusion of what to do, and your intuition telling you that something's off, and then you have to make a decision about that. But by the end of October, I see a lot of you guys experiencing a renewal of self-love, possibly meeting someone and you fall in love, and also just being ultimately really happy, really happy. And that's really good. Independent, confident, happy, lively, all those things, okay? So that's it for the Leo general love reading for the end, or for the month of October. Good luck to all of you guys. See you guys next time. I love you. Bye!